Alright guys, so we're out here on the eastern shore of Maryland. We're meeting up with a bunch of guys today, and here with my friend Lucas. And we found a DOR rat snake right away, and that sucked. But then as we were walking down this trail, we found this beautiful female red belly cooter. And she's laying eggs right there, so we're trying not to disturb her too much. But I'd say this is a pretty cool start for the day. We saw a couple small painters in the water, but didn't really film them. But you can see she's using her back legs to dig into this loose soil. That is just awesome. I think these are Maryland's second largest freshwater turtle, behind the snapper. Too cool. Turned out to be a turtle day. Probably 5-10 minutes after me and Lucas found that big red belly cooter. Found this monster crossing the trail. Look at you, you're not too scared, are you? Oh, look at you. Just gonna let him or her go back into the swamp. Here. Awesome. There she goes. So, right away we found Maryland's two biggest freshwater turtles. Not bad. I think maybe spiny soft shells might be number 2. I'm not sure, but definitely on the eastern shore we found the two biggest. Nice. Pretty cool. Just got out to this next spot and found a fence lizard. Pretty cool. It's a gravid female. Good looking too. Nice. Alright, so at this spot, a couple minutes after we found the fence lizard, we found one of our targets today. Not a reptile, but this really cool amphibian. This is a eastern narrowmouth toad. These guys are endangered in Maryland. So we got this little holding tank here that we, moistened up and put a little bit of moss in there because we want to keep the handling to an absolute minimum. But really, really beautiful. Awesome. Pretty sure these guys are frogs, but they're called toads, I guess, because they look more like them, but really cool. Add this to the list. So we're not even herping right now. Bree and I are at this state park in Pennsylvania about to go swim in the lake, and of course this dummy was laying right in the road. The cool thing was he was alive. It's just a sub-adult eastern rat snake. Love finding them alive in the road, but he's being pretty good. He's done a few mock strikes, nothing serious, but yeah, he was going this way, so we're gonna let him down. Say bye. Let him go on his way. You go. Go ahead. Awesome. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday. Last you saw me was Saturday. I've been a little bit busy the past couple days, and it's been scorching out. It's a mix of scorching heat and thunderstorms, so I haven't really been able to make it out that much. And I didn't feel like I got enough footage on Saturday because we didn't really find all that much on the eastern shore, so I'm gonna head out these next 2 days to see what we can find. And if you look right now, it's kind of about to storm. It's already sprinkling a little bit, but what it's done is cool things down a bit because it was pretty hot earlier. So we're gonna hike around just for a little bit and flip some tin here, and might even go to another area even closer to my house and see what we can find. Might be some stuff hanging out, so I'll let you know when I find something. So this is kind of cool. I just recently moved this piece. It's raining right now. But yeah, I put it here maybe 2-3 weeks ago when I was here hiking with my dad. Flipped it and saw a little mouse over there, but it was actually a double flip. I was just only able to grab one garter. But yeah. Whoa. Oh. Sorry about that, dude. Yeah, he apparently just ate these 2 earthworms and he just regurgitated them right in my hand. I feel bad about that. I don't like, when animals do that, but I mean, these were freshly eaten. There's a lot of earthworms under these pieces of tin, so what I'm gonna do is put the worms back under there and put this garter next to the worms. Maybe she'll eat them again, maybe not. She'll find some other ones, but I've never had that happen before. Interesting. Sorry about that. Alright, so that's pretty cool. This next piece, which is the other piece, is right over there on the other side of those raspberry bushes. This is a new piece too. And again, another little garter. Hopefully you don't have some fresh earthworms inside of you. Beautiful snakes. I love garters. There's a healthy population at this spot. So if you guys are here, that means it'd be pretty cool to see like a milk snake near here. I know you wouldn't think that's cool, but nice. Alright, you get back under there. There's a lot of debate on how long it takes for, a piece of cover to develop habitat under there. And some people say, oh, you have to have it out for a year. Well, yeah, I mean, for, the ground to soften up for the mice to burrow under there and create ideal habitat, yeah, but I mean, I've put stuff out just like that. Like I said, that stuff might be 2-3 weeks old, and under 2 pieces of cover I found 3 snakes. So it's hard to say, but that's pretty cool. All right, just got to the top of the hill where there's some more stuff to flip up here. And under the first rock, found the most adorable Dekay's Brownsnake. Freshly out of shed. Look at that beautiful white belly. You're a big one. You've been eating some slugs. I don't get to see these guys nearly enough as I'd like to. But they are such cool snakes. Really beautiful. But yeah, that's awesome. Right under the first rock. You're not going on that branch. There you go, little bud. Cool. Let's see what we got under this one. This one I need 2 hands. Okay, so it's the next day, and I don't even know why I'm doing an intro to today at this spot, because I never find anything, but I've got hope. So this is a spot kind of near my house, but it's more coastal plain than Piedmont habitat, so we'll see if we find anything. So for this clip, I muted it because I just really wasn't making sense, because I was, not fully educated on what I was seeing, but I had to consult with some biology friends of mine to figure out what exactly was in the picture. And, to keep it short, this is a native milkweed plant, and you can see an eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly right there, a bumblebee, and then those 2 caterpillars are actually monarch butterfly caterpillars. So pretty cool. All right, so we got our first snake of the day. You guys have probably seen it before, this little fabric blanket here that I didn't put out here, but I think I know the person that did. They kind of told me before. But yeah, nice adult racer. Going through a pretty wicked shed. See, he's got the blued over eyes. Oh, you're pretty. Absolutely love racers. I don't get to see them enough. This one's really good looking. Like I said, other than this shed right here. I don't think it's snake fungal. Awesome snakes. Alright. Well, I'm going to put this blanket back and then put the snake back. Beautiful. Okay, so we switched gears a little bit and we came to this spot that's right up the street from my house. And was flipping around some stuff here and then flipped this tarp here. People dumped a bunch of stuff. And a really nice looking garter. Pretty chill, hasn't bit me yet. Might be a gravid female, I'm thinking, because it's pretty swollen on the back end. And what's cool about garters is they're live bearers. So instead of laying eggs, she'll just spit out a bunch of like 4-inch babies. Maybe even smaller than that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna put her tarp back and let her go under. And right after that garter under that tarp right there, I flipped this. Looks like an old speaker or a computer tower, something like that. People dump the craziest stuff up here. Found the cutest little ringneck. This one is tiny. Not the smallest I've ever found, but this one's pretty tiny. And gorgeous too. Perfect ring. You can tell he just shed. Look at that beautiful belly. Love these guys. Get back under there. Awesome. So I think we're gonna wrap it up right there. I think we had a decent day. I mean, really only hit 2 spots and, you know, found 3 snakes. One of them was a racer. I haven't been able to find as many racers this year, except for at that one spot we were just at, and then coming to this place right near my house. It was, you know, cool sifting through that garbage and, you know, finding that garter and that ring neck right there. I had never found anything in that pile before. But, yeah, I think we got a decent amount of stuff, especially for July. And I'm going to keep trying to get out there. Might try to do some night cruising this weekend. Depends on what my schedule looks like. But just because it's summer and it's scorching hot most days doesn't mean we still can't get out there and find some stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this. And obviously I'm going to keep putting some stuff out for you. But until then, I'll see you next time.